I haven't recorded in so long. This just feels so weird. Hello y'all, welcome back. It has been forever. This feels so weird to be recording again because it's been so long, so I'm like, I don't know, this is so weird, but welcome back. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Jazz. I post mostly about locks. I am on my DIY Microloc journey, so I post mostly about that here, but occasionally I do vlogs and fitness. If you are new here, or if you are not new here but you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like this video please, and also share with a friend. So today I'm coming back to you guys for a very much past due lock update video. This is my 20-month update, and I have not done an update since my year update. So it's been so long. I started my DIY Microlocs with 2-strand twists back in November of 2020. At this point, I am now around a little more than 20 months locked. So I do maintain my locks myself. I do not go to a loctician, so I'm 100% do-it-yourself. Biggest update about my hair at 20 months, which I'm super excited about, is that my hair is finally starting to drop. So I experienced a lot of shrinkage, which early in your lock journey, shrinkage is just gonna be, that's just a part of it, especially if you start out with some length. So my hair wasn't the longest hair in the world. Obviously I had about 10 to 12 inches to start, but it does take quite a while for it to stop shrinking and to start dropping. Now my shrinkage is not 100% gone. I do still experience shrinkage, but it is nowhere near the amount that it was at the beginning of my journey. Just remember, if you are early in your journey, just be patient, trust the process. I'm sure you hear that so much, but it is definitely the truth. Trust the process and be patient. So moving on to like my daily or weekly routine, just like it was before, my routine is still extremely minimal, if not probably even more minimal than it was before. As far as washing, I wash my hair like every 7 to 10 days is what I shoot for. I work out a lot, so the frequent washes are just necessary because that would be gross if I waited, you know, weeks to wash my hair. So usually every 7 to 10 days, sometimes more often if I need to. I've noticed with more frequent washings, my hair stays a lot more moisturized. So as for shampoos, I do use, I believe it's Aunt Jackie's moisturizing shampoo. And then I do have a clarifying shampoo that I use sometimes if I need a really good cleansing. So I do use a moisturizing and a clarifying shampoo. And then I don't regularly condition my hair. Now, back in November of last year, I did try an at-home box dye. So I attempted to color my hair. It was not necessarily a fail. Like, it wasn't a fail in the sense that it damaged my hair or anything. I just kind of consider it a fail just because it's very not that noticeable. So you can really only see the color if I'm in like the perfect type of lighting and it's hitting my hair just right. I did try like a reddish, like burgundy-ish type color, but it just didn't take very well to my hair. It could have been because I didn't do it properly. Maybe I didn't leave it on long enough. Maybe I need bleach, because this was not a hair color that included bleach, so I did not bleach my hair. So that could have been the problem. I don't really know exactly what the problem was. It's not really a big deal, but I just know that moving forward, when I do want to color my hair, I will be going to a professional. So that might be another video for another day to go into more in depth about my experience with attempting to dye my hair at home. But for me, I think I've just come to the conclusion that I'm not going to be trying to do that by myself. What was my point in all that? Oh yeah, so I was talking about conditioning my hair. So I don't regularly condition my hair, and I probably wouldn't condition my hair at all. I do sometimes do an occasional deep conditioning just because technically my hair is color treated. It's not damaged by the color. It didn't even take very well. So just in case, just to be safe, I do an occasional deep conditioning. I also do use a leave-in conditioning spray. I believe it's by Carol's Daughter. I do not do much with my hair at all. It is super low maintenance. Now this is not to say that it's no maintenance, because obviously you have to take care of the hair in some capacity. But like I said, aside from washing, the occasional deep conditioning, spritzing with my leave-in conditioner, I don't really do much to it. I do make sure that I always cover it at night. Well, most nights. Sometimes I get just lazy and I'm tired and I just fall asleep without my bonnet, but I'm really working on that. It's because at this point in my journey, as it's maturing, lint in my locks is becoming more of an issue. Now at the beginning of my journey, lint wasn't really like a problem. As it's maturing, it's a whole lot like stickier now. Things stick to it more. And then now that lint is actually starting to become a thing for me, every so often I'll just look in the mirror just to check to see if there's any lint that's stuck, and I'll pick it out. I'm very excited about the length that I'm starting to get without stretching. At the beginning of my journey, then I stretched my hair almost every night. Like I would either braid it out or twist it out, just because there was so much shrinkage at the beginning. Now, not to say that you have to, but towards the beginning of my journey, I was still feeling really insecure about the shrinkage. I didn't really like it. So I felt the need to constantly stretch my hair. Obviously, you should try to embrace the shrinkage, embrace the process, blah, 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 all that stuff. But for me, I'm just gonna be really honest. I was insecure about the shrinkage, so I stretched my hair a lot. Although now I do really love the look of a braid out. So I'll do a braid out sometimes, but I'm past the point that I am like stretching my hair every night. So I've graduated from that. Also, going back to the washing, I do not braid and band anymore. So I have now officially graduated to not having to braid and band my hair anymore. So that's super exciting. Interlocking. So my maintenance to keep my hair maintained or whatever, I do still do interlocking. I do a 2-point rotation, and I do it anywhere these days between 4 and 8 weeks. It really just depends. So if I have like events or like trips to go to where I want my hair to look neat, I might do it a little more often. Like I had a trip and then I have a wedding coming up. So these past few months I've done it like every 4 weeks. But if I don't like really have anything planned, I do try to stretch my interlockings for as long as I can. Usually up to 8 weeks is usually my limit. But if I don't have anything to do, I will try to push it to the 8 weeks. I know retwisting or interlocking too often can cause, you know, some damage to your hair. So I do try to stretch it out as long as I possibly can if I don't have anything planned. What else? Now I did have a little bit of a scare. So y'all do not laugh at me. Please do not judge me, but I do want to be transparent in my journey. So I would say maybe like 3-4 months ago, I was washing my hair and I noticed that there were like white specks at the root of my locks. At first I thought it was just dandruff. I was like, oh, it's just dandruff, not a big deal, you know, let me wash my hair, it should come out. Washed my hair, it didn't come out. I was trying to like pick at it, at the white specks, still didn't come out. So I'm an overthinker. So I start to kind of spiral And I start to get worried and concerned. I'm like, what is this white stuff in my hair? Y'all, it got to the point where I had convinced myself that I might have lice, which I don't know where I would have gotten lice. I thought maybe I got it from the gym. I was like, oh my God. I was talking to my fiance, like, oh my gosh, I have to go to urgent care. I need them to check my scalp out because I think I have lice. But he was like, you know, how long have you noticed it there? If you had lice, you would feel like lice crawling around in your hair. He was like, we sleep in the same bed, so I would probably have it by now. And I was like, you know what, you right, I need to calm down. So I got on YouTube and I did some researching, and I watched a video by, I believe her page is The Digital Loctician, which you should definitely check her channel out because she's super educated in locks. She's a loctician, so check out her page for sure for actual professional advice. But yeah, I checked out one of her videos, and basically what happens with locks is that obviously your hair sheds. Basically on the end of a shed hair is a bulb, and that bulb is like a clearish, whitish type of like white speck that you'll see. Basically, my hair is shedding. The shed hair cannot escape because I have locks. So basically what I'm just seeing is my shed hair getting trapped in the locks, and I'm just seeing the bulb on the end of the shed hair. So if you have locks and you're noticing like white specks in your hair that aren't flaky and aren't coming out when you like pick it out or when you wash, it's probably your bulbs showing, and that's normal. Now if you have like excessive bulbs, maybe that could signal, I know she was mentioning that might signal like hair loss. That might be a problem. That might be something you want to get checked out. But just some of these bulbs that you're seeing in your locks is not necessarily something to freak out over. So that made me feel a lot better knowing that I don't have lice, I don't have, you know, crazy dangers or anything. That's just something to maybe be aware of if you do have locks. As you are going through your journey, your hair sheds. That shed hair has a bulb at the end, and since your shed hair can't escape the locks, if you see some, you know, white specks in your locks that doesn't come out, it's probably just your shed hair. So you don't have lice. Don't overthink. Don't freak out like me. It's probably just fine. Yeah, so I think that pretty much sums up most of like my updates. I do know that as I like approach my 2 years, I want to get it colored, like I said. I'm not sure the color that I want 100% yet. I know I do not want blonde because I don't think I look good in blonde. So I am very much like the same hairstyle type of girl. I love the half up, half down look, as you can see. But I really want to experiment with more types of different hairstyles as it's like dropping and showing its length. So that is going to be a goal of mine, to just experiment a little, get out of my comfort zone. I think that brings us to the end of this video. Like I said, I definitely want to try to be more consistent. I don't think my schedule is going to allow for like weekly videos right now, but I might shoot for like once to twice a month. I'm definitely not like every 5 months like I did this last time. Going 5 months is way too long. So I really am going to try to get a little bit more consistent. Definitely leave me any questions about my journey. Follow me on Instagram at jazz.so.strong. On Instagram, I talk a lot about fitness on my Instagram. I'm thinking about bringing fitness to my YouTube more, but to be honest, my fitness videos just don't do as well as my lock videos, which is why it's mostly about locks. But if you guys want me to do something about fitness, definitely let me know in the comments as well. Like I said, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'm super close to getting 500 subscribers. So guys, please hit that subscribe button. Like this video, share with a friend, all that good stuff. And thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.